Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when President William Samoei Ruto took over power, he came in with the directives that led this country into an insecurity situation. Many of us do not understand why the president was doing this, but seemingly, Ruto knew exactly what he was doing. He was creating an insecurity situation which was a reverse psychology on Kenyans so that he can have a way to come with an constitutional means of leading this country using the channels that are unconstitutional. And now it is coming out clear that this was the plan of the president. Now, like 3 days ago, the CS for Interior, Kithure Kindiki, was somewhere in Mtwapa, that's Kilifi, and he announced to the country that Ruto government is planning to arm administrators and put them under their command at least 5 police officers. Naongea mambo ya chief ukienda juu. You know, chief's office is the lowest office of the president. That's why you see in that office, the right there, the office of the president. Hadi kwa sub-chief hapo chini. So, Kithure Kindiki is telling Kenyan that Ruto's government is planning to give each and every chief 5 police officers under their command. Again, beside this, he made it clear that this government is going to arm the chiefs. Haitakuwa mambo ya kutembea na rungu kama kawaida. So that means that, for your information of those who don't know, we have about 6,000 chiefs in this country. So with 6,000 chiefs, it means every chief is going to, all these chiefs we put together, they are going to be commanding about 30,000 police officers in this country. This is the return of the Moi era. 2010 Constitution stripped off the powers that the chiefs had in this country. And currently, police officers operate from their station. Following the 2010 Police Act, it defined the structure of police. Chiefs are nowhere. Police officers are independent. They should act independently. But now, they want to be under the command of the president. Because the president is commanding the chiefs, he's the one commanding the wanaitwanga county commissioners. Ukienda hivyo hadi huko juu. Ruto want to command police indirectly using these chiefs. That means he is changing the separation of power. Police are independent, but now they are back in the hands of the president. Now, I want to remind you something about the chiefs who operated before the 2010 Constitution, because now Ruto want to give them firearms, and again, they will be controlling the police. That means they will be giving directive to the police. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. And back to our discussion. Now, actually we are back in the Moi era. And for those who remember, before 1997, there was 2 draconian pieces of law. The first one was the Chiefs Act. The second one was the Preservation of Public Security Act. These 2 acts made the chiefs law unto themselves. They harassed people with impunity in the name of safeguarding public security. In fact, for those who remember, even MPs required a permission of the chief to hold a meeting or rally in their own constituencies. That is the truth of the matter. Actually, Ruto want to take us back to those days by arming these chiefs. And when he armed the chief, that is just but the first step to go back into Moi era. This is a student of Moi. There is nothing wrong Ruto could see in what Moi was doing during those era. Everything to him, it was right. And that's why he has no problem going back into the Moi's book. Now, he's using Moi book to lead this country. And more things are going to follow. If we keep quiet, he will get away with it. And he will get more bold and bold. That's how he's going to rule this country. So, there was a reason why the 2010 Constitution separated this power. So that now the police officers were independent. These chiefs even were stripped of the power. In fact, with this new Constitution, there's no space for chief. They are nowhere. We don't need to have the chief. We don't need to have the DC or a DEO or a PC. We have the governors. Now we have the regional commissioners and all those. There was a reason. This chief could just raid your home and go away with what they want from your house. They frustrated the villagers. To some extent, even some of them used to grab land from the poor and they ran away with it. You cannot do anything. You try to talk about it, you are done. Watakuwekelea makosa na hivyo ndio utaenda. Sasa wanaenda kupewa bunduki. Why is it that Mwai Kibaki ruled in this country without using the chiefs and there was security? Now, Uhuru Kenyatta, who came into with full operation of the 2010 Constitution, 10 good years, there was nowhere involved the chief into the issue of arming them or giving direct orders to police officers. But there was law and order in this country. Mambo ya wizi haikuwa. So why is that happening within William Ruto leadership? And now he suggests to arm these chiefs. In January, the chiefs are going to be armed. They will be controlling police officers, at least 5 in their camps. Why? He made it look like we don't have... In fact, he created insecurity, the way I said in the beginning, so that now he can introduce this issue of making the chiefs all powerful, like the way they were before. He played reverse psychology on Kenyans to bring in security. Let some Kenyans die, then come with this. He could have imitated what Uhuru did. There is the Security Council which sits with him. They can advise him on how to deal with the issue of insecurity. So these chiefs are back here to campaign for William Samoei Ruto. Something that he said he will never encourage in his leadership, involving the chiefs and the police officers in the campaign. Of course, he said that Uhuru was involving the officers into the campaign. That was a big lie. And I said in the previous video that whatever Ruto has said he's going to do, he will never do it. And whatever he said that he will not do, that's exactly what he's going to do. For those who don't know Ruto, you need to know this. If there is a man who is going to involve the chiefs into his campaign, it is William Ruto. And the first step, you have seen it. You arm them. These are the people on the ground, in the village there, who will speak to the electorate directly. And now he's going to arm them. They will start intimidating people in the village. They will start frustrating people in the village, so that now, when they bring their political direction, some people will easily buy into it because they are going to fear the chiefs. So Ruto want to plant a political direction into the electorate using these chiefs. And that's how his campaign has started. Because the president gives direct order to the chief This is his office. Office ya chief ni office ya president. But office ya police, sio office ya president, is not. It's independent. But these chiefs are under the leadership of the president. He controls them directly. So that's where we are heading to. If the president will give this order, these chiefs are going to implement it on the ground, whether it is constitutional or unconstitutional. So people should stop the president from taking this direction. Yes, we need the security in this country, but it's not through the chiefs. They have other way to do. You build those police stations everywhere, then deploy the police officers. That means going forward, Ruto is going to have a direct management and orders to this, to about 30,000 police across this country. 30,000. When atakuwa anapeana a directive using the chiefs. So tell me, where are we heading to? Is Ruto protecting and implementing what is in the 2020 constitution, or is breaching the constitution?